Black culture is still hot garbage. Specifically, and this is the context, the things that we celebrate and highlight the most. The things that we celebrate and highlight the most, it is still hot garbage. Now, a lot of you guys are familiar with the transformation video that I had dropped. It's actually clipped up, and I dropped it as a clip, and it just went absolutely crazy. But I do a live stream, and on Fridays, specifically last Friday and the previous Fridays before, had a young gentleman, really nice guy. We would have conversations, and I was trying to convince him to do the thing that's in his own best interest, which was cut his hair, right? You exist within a culture, within a system, within a place, within a country that has rules, regulations, boundaries, and then even the thing that I talked to y'all about in the Patreon, before I start to break down the technical details and aspects, I often say you never get a first chance or you never get a second chance to make a first impression. And people do things because they like you, not necessarily because you're the best at what you do. If you want to level up, if you want to network effectively, if you really want to understand how you're supposed to be able to get the bag to where you can do the things that you want to do instead of the things that you have to do, you have to make the sacrifice. And most people don't even understand that you have to be a good follower before you can be a good leader. Before you start to create the spaces for yourself, you need to get the fundamentals, the understanding. You need to understand what it takes in order to be successful. And as a person myself that has mentored young guys from ages 14 through 24 to success, I mean, every last one of those guys are doing great. Some of them took different paths. Some of them wind up going into the military, and then they utilize their military benefits in order to pay for their way through school. Some people work for me. Other people, a lot of y'all are familiar with how it is that I do that life hack, and they make over $100,000 a year. And then they go on, or they will go on eventually to go on and probably create their own businesses, live their own life, whatever it is that they want to do. But I've mentored a lot of young guys, all of them right here in Detroit or Metro Detroit. And this is the thing that's so bothersome for me and why I'm so adamant about having these conversations. So I dropped, let me back up. So this weekend, they was on my head, right? I had people, Rita, a lot of different people was on my head and said, Anton, only thing you care about is YouTube. Only thing you care about is networking. Only thing you care about is the people in the Patreon. You need to expand your brand. And I said, okay, so what should I do? They said, you've been slacking on Instagram. You've been slacking on TikTok. You need to start dropping more content on those platforms. And I said, all right, cool. So I deployed my editor and I said, this is what I want you to put out there first. And so he condensed it down to a consumable product on those platforms, including TikTok and Instagram. And we dropped that video, a haircut video. If you guys are not familiar with it, here, maybe I'll just pull it up for you guys. I'll pull it up for you guys really quickly. Let's see if I can find it. Give me a second. Give me a second. All right, here it is. Let me see if I can get that up for y'all. For those of you that are unfamiliar, bam, bam, bam. So this is the haircut video, right? And basically what it did was, here, let me just play it for you really quickly, and then you can come to, I'm gonna just give you like a 1 minute insight into what happened, and then we can go from there. Hold on. Let's get that audio together.
I'm not that ain't crashing out.
It is, because you fumble in the bag. That's crashing out is fumble in the bag, big dog.
Man, I ain't cutting his hair.
Is it that meaningful to you?
I mean, it's not that serious, but it's like, why?
What if cutting your hair is the difference between making an
stuff,
extra $150,000 a year and what you're making right now? Would you cut it then? What if cutting your hair was the difference between making an additional $150,000 a year and what you're making right now? Would you cut it then? Oh shit!
I'm ready for that 250,000.
Oh shit! So, long story short, he showed up looking better than ever. said that he had been getting positive responses, not only from people in society, but also his family. And then more importantly, the person that he lays next to every day, his wife, um, she was all over him. I mean, his confidence shot through the roof. He looked like a person that was absolutely best for society, the whole 9 yards. And everybody here was like, yo, that is awesome. Good job. Awesome things. So I thought I'd chop that up, throw that out there for TikTok and Instagram so that people can get a little bit more inspiration, get them started on their day yesterday. Good day. And lo and behold, immediately the video just went absolutely batshit crazy, went viral on both platforms. Um, it just went crazy. It just went absolutely insane, right? Um, but here's the thing, right? And so as of right now, on Instagram alone, I'm not even going to talk about TikTok. On Instagram alone, the video already has 138,000 views. All right. 138,000 views, over 10,000 likes, over 1,000 comments, over 1,000 in less than 24 hours. This video has 138,000 views on Instagram. The whole 9 yards. But here's the thing, right? Here's the thing, because I already knew it was going to go crazy. I didn't know it was going to go that crazy that fast, or it was going to spark that level of debate. But here's the caveat, right? So it was divided. I would say that it was 50-50, in that there was about half the people that agreed, but the other half disagreed. And so it started a fight in the comments, which is one of the best ways in order to go viral, because you want to put out content that actually sparks conversation. But I'm the type of person that's passionate about the thing that I do. And so almost every single thing that I drop on these platforms is content that I create authentically. And so I went through and I read some of the comments, which is why I pulled this up for you guys right now. Shout out to Money Mix. I'm definitely going to be reading that super chat shortly. I'll read them throughout the show. And I go through and I look at a few comments to see what people are passionate about. And of course, they go off on me and, yo, Anton, you trash, so on and so forth. I can't believe that we are bowing to the white system, and we need to hold it down and not be anything other than what we are, and all of this other type of stuff, right? But here's the caveat, right? The beautiful thing about social media, even though I don't necessarily have time to spend a whole lot of energy on going through and read every single comment, because I spend more time focused on my bag chasers, shout out to my Patreon members, than I do actually reading the comments, because I even tell other people that I mentor and coach, stay the fuck out the comments. I thought it'd be a good opportunity to show you what it is that we dealing with, right? So here's the thing. If you go through this, and I'm gonna read a couple different things for you guys, right? Let's find out. Let's find some good ones. King Boo, with the one at their name, says he ain't do it to conform. You can do both and still. He was talking big junk in the chat. I mean, he go down. He goes in and he goes down, right? So let me show you some of the people that's against you cutting your hair, doing the thing that's best for you, and can add value into your life, right? This is King Boo right here. This is King Boo. Who y'all gonna listen to? You gonna listen to me, or you gonna listen to King Boo? I just want to show y'all something, because a lot of y'all don't understand why I say the culture is absolutely trash. A lot of y'all really don't get why I say the culture is trash and the things that we celebrate the most, while they're telling you and trying to convince you to hold it down and keep it focused and don't put yourself in a position and don't stand up and stand to the white man and all of this other type of stuff. These are the, and I'm just going to randomly select people, right? Equal rights, equal lefts. I'm just going to randomly select people and go through and check out their profile to help y'all understand of who feels the need to contribute into these conversations and why you need to listen to me instead of listening to them. So this is King Boo, for example. So let's go to somebody else. All right, so King Boo. Yerby says when we as a people can get past imaginary, can't even fully formulate a sentence. When we as a people can get past imaginary and how others look, maybe a lot of the talent will stop being overlooked. That's my problem. I honestly don't trust people who wear suits or clean cut. Most of them is slide and literally using their image to get what they want. So let's see what this guy who decides that he wanted to contribute into the conversation, what he looks like. We just gonna go straight down the line. This is him. This is Yerby. Yerby decided that he don't trust people that actually dress up, is clean cut, and wear suits. And this is a person that has contributed into the platform and that they wanted to give their insight and information on how you should carry yourself out here in the streets. Oh, no. Y'all think that y'all could just say what y'all want to say and then get away with it. Y'all think y'all could say and do what y'all want to say, and that's the end of the conversation. Okay, let's continue to go down. I want to show you why the culture is absolutely trash. We got a avatar right here, so they don't even want to show what they are. Let's go down. Let's see. Let's pick one. Two First Strange says the lie is thinking people are gonna have more respect for you and not having, or for not having natural hair. On a scale to 100, it may be worth 5 points, but they're gonna judge. Let's see what his perspective is. Let's see what he looks like. Let's see how he moves. Let's see. His profile says that he's an artist executive. How amazing. Another person that wants to be a rapper. Say it ain't so, Freaky Jason. Another person that wants to get into the entertainment industry. We gonna be rappers, ball players, and I'm an artist manager. Okay, cool. So let's go down. Let's see what the big homie is out here. Oh, wow. Another picture hanging out on a Dodge Charger with the dreads all the way down, rocking it out. These are the people that y'all taking y'all advice from, right? These are the people that y'all gonna take y'all advice from. Trying with a Y, trying to be the next best thing. Look at his hashtags. Hashtag explore Indiana. Hashtag male model. Explore page. Plus sized. Unsigned hype. Hashtag COVID_19. Yoruba voodoo. These are, honestly, I'm just going right down the list just to show y'all who is telling y'all not to cut y'all hair and how it is that they gonna rock out with y'all. Seriously, these are y'all heroes. Let's just go down. 94 Gunna says, I would have said grow yours first. This is what he would have said to me. Let's just go down and see what 94 Gunna is rocking out like. This is 94 Gunna, y'all. 94 Gunna. These are the people that y'all are taking. I'm just going straight down the list of the notifications of the people that's commenting on this. 94 Gunna is going to give you better game than me, and he's going to help y'all to understand how it is that you should move, because it's the system that's setting you up to not be successful. What the hell are we doing, y'all? Write down the list. Write down the list. What are we doing, y'all? Honestly, what are we doing? Are these y'all heroes? Are these the people that y'all gonna listen to? Is this the culture? Because the culture is giving you game on how it is that you're supposed to level up and not listen to the white man. And I would have said, you grow some hair first before we get about here telling this man to cut them wicks off of his head so that he can actually be able to get a job and be able to feed his family and put himself in a position to then decide what he wants to do when he want to do it. Y'all need strong men in y'all lives. Y'all need fathers. Y'all need to stop listening to the culture. I'm telling you, shout out to Kenny GTV. I'm going to be reading the super chat shortly. Divest yourself from the culture. This ain't it, y'all. This ain't it, y'all. This is not it. This is not the thing. Just random. Just random. Let's say my name is LA. I don't know who these people are. I'm just randomly clicking. My name is LA said this is sad, y'all. Is this who you listening to? She telling you that you need to keep wicks on your head. She got a whole head of red hair out here in these streets. Now, I'm not telling her what she shouldn't do. I'm just saying, who you gonna listen to? A man? Because first of all, women should not be giving men advice on how it is. Hold on, let's back up for a minute. This is how she representing herself. Nice looking? Absolutely. For the streets? 100%. For the streets? 100. Are these the type of people that you're going to take your advice from? Now, don't sit here and say, Anton, why you starting to call me out? Why you posting me up here? God, look, she telling you to keep your natural hair. Meanwhile, she split her time between red, black, and you know, Dr. Umar Johnson don't even like that color for y'all. Dr. Umar Johnson does not like that color for y'all. Absolutely not. How you gonna let somebody else have a comment on how you supposed to be natural, and that ain't nothing natural about it? Anton, you should not be going off. You should not be highlighting these people. Why? They felt the need to be able to have a comment and tell somebody else what it is that they're supposed to do. They got a public profile. They want to be out here having conversations. Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't I? All I'm asking y'all, the only thing that I'm saying here, guys, is this. The only thing that I'm saying here is this. Before y'all start to get intimidated about what it is that black culture is telling you, please, for the love of God, vet your sources and do not take advice just because somebody is saying something and they're loud and they're disagreeing with you. Stand on your square. Stand on your square. Throw the whole thing in away. Throw the whole culture in the trash and get up out of here with that, bro. Throw the whole culture away. It ain't gonna work in your best interest when you listening to these people. And the worst thing about it is we still, as a collective, not as an individual, we still as a collective are on the bottom of the totem pole, and these people is trying to give you advice on how it is that you're supposed to live your life. Cribs busted. One step away from sleeping on an air mattress, and you're going to take their advice over a millionaire. Just saying.